it's Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom. Welcome back. I'm back for another week, another fun-filled week. It's gonna be short this week. I say that and I'm probably gonna blah blah blah. Oh, that's better. Move you down a little bit. You're not looking up my nose. I only worked on 4 projects this week. One of them is a model stitch that I cannot show you, but that's getting shipped off to Karen at KEB Studio Creations today. So follow her channel. She is in the Under 1,000 Subs Club, so go check her out. I'll put her in the link in the doobly-doo, as people used to say back in ye old Flosstubey days. I'd like to just say welcome to my new subscribers and new friends, and welcome to my old friends for sticking around and being with the crazy. And old is bad, returning is better. Returning friends. But I'm just very appreciative of every single one of you, and really like the fact that the Under 1,000 Subs Club has that hashtag was created by Carrie from Carrie and Stitches. Link is my homeboy, and that's Heather, and they asked me to come along for the ride. And there's been a lot of people that have had growth. I know Carrie hit that 1,000, and then for whatever reason the YouTubes were stupid and it went underneath 1,000, and now she's back up over 1,000, but just barely. So go and subscribe, and just, even if you don't watch them, except for why wouldn't you watch Carrie and Heather, because they're amazing. But you know, I love the stories that we all share on Flosstube, and I love the different personalities, and I love it's just a really neat community, and you will find those people that you jive with, and you will find those people that aren't really your cup of tea. But you know what, sometimes we've got to support the people in our community, and that's what I just love about the people that were around and everything. So welcome. Hope you stay. Hope you like what you see. Yeah, we'll just hop into it really quick. It's the 30th of August 2021, and August is almost over, friends. Almost over. It's crazy. Crazy. I did start a sock, but it's in the other room, and I don't want to go get it. And it's just excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's just a little, that much of a sock. But I am using Treehouse Knits. I'm super excited about that. Let's see. Last night, I was working on the Dark Queen of the Sea, Sal. And she's finished. Oh my goodness. Part 12 was released, friends. Oh, with all the beads and everything. So where I've caught up to is I have finished, and you saw her, I'm not going to take her crown out and stuff, but I did work on her crown. But I finished this up here, and then the rest of the magic that comes down to here, and then I started on the trident, and the trident looks so cool. Oh, that's better. So I'm going to be finishing up the trident probably the end of this month or so, and then the next part, so this page, it has a little bit of the coral, and then the next part of this of the next page down comes down, and it has the rest of the coral and the rest of the trident, and then we go to the tentacles, and it's just so exciting. So, and that's by Autumn Lane Stitchery. There's been quite a few people. Angie Stokes has finished hers, and she looks amazing. She stayed caught up with that really well. So it was fun to see her journey on that. So go give Angie a follow as well. She had some amazing finishes. Her Stargazer is to die for. And then I also worked on Yellowstone. I'm saving one of my favorites for last. I worked on Yellowstone. I think I worked on Blue Moroccan Lace, but I can't remember, so I'll show that one next week. But here we are with Yellowstone. It's looking so good. You can see the flags that are right here over Old Faithful Lodge. And I thought it was kind of neat because you can see the little flagpoles coming down. I thought it was cool. And I missed a spot. Must not have gotten there yet. But with this one, I'm doing tent stitch 2/1. And this is, I think, a 25 count. Something like that. pre-gridded. And what I'm doing, because I finished up over here, this is the very end of the page, or of the piece, and so it's not going to be very big. So what I've decided to do is I'm doing 10 by 10 blocks, but I'm going to come back and kind of do the 10 by 10 blocks in these areas and color complete those, especially where they've got the parch threads. So that's been going pretty good. Oh, that's a better picture of it. And this is Yellowstone by Eric Dowdle. Eric Dowdle's the artist. He's actually a local artist here in Utah that does a lot of really cool things. These are going to be 2 buildings. Old Faithful's over here. And then once I get this part done, the geysers and animals are down in this part. So there's going to be more forests, and so that's going to be a lot of fun. This one I took out of my daily 30, my zombie run, just because it's a hard thing to get 2,000 tent stitches, and it's kind of just like, when I get to it, I don't want to do it. So I'm still going to focus on this a little bit. I'm going to try to do like a block a day or work on it once a week and see how far I get, where I really don't have to count, or, you know, kind of feel like it was feeling like a burden, and I don't want to do that because I really like this piece. And yeah, so, and I've come so far in starting it, and it's just like I'm 40% done, so that was really fun. I'd like to get to 50% soon, which, you know, is only 10 more percent. And when you're doing tent stitch, it goes a little bit faster. But in those confetti heavy areas with tent stitch, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I replaced it with my Lady of the Flag. And this is where I'm at right now. This part is all finished. I've even got the back stitching on it. So I'm going to be starting over here and then working my way back up. There's some motifs right here, and then up here is like her dress, the rest of her dress, the rest of the flag. So she's my piece for Crystal Academy this week. And so she's going to get 750 stitches. And then for Vic Gable, Stitch and Button, she is hosting a Remember 9/11 Sal. And this is going to be my Remember 9/11 Sal piece. And I'll put that hashtag in the bottom. And I'll link you to Vicky's, or Vic's Flosstube as well, and her Facebook group, because she's got some amazing stuff. She's got a really cool bag that's one of those vinyl front, or not vinyl front, it's a vinyl project bag, and she put with her Cricut the Twin Towers, and it's awesome. And it's only like $13 plus shipping, so you can't beat that. And it's a bigger bag. It'll hold like an 11 by 11. So, and they're really nice and sturdy. That's about it for what I worked on. Like I said, I worked on a model, but I can't show you that, but it's finished and done, and I'm so excited. There was a lot of Krynic in it. It was fun though. But yeah, so watch Karen, KEB Studio Creations for more information on that one. I don't know when it's going to be released or anything like that, but yeah, give her a follow. And then Stitch West, we're going to be going there. It's 44 days, 45 days, something like that. I'm so excited. It's going to be really fun. Lots of laughs, lots of just time with good friends. Sammy J and I and my husband, we played on the Guild Wars last Friday and had fun running around, doing some quests and stuff, so that's really fun. We were kind of talking about how we would have we do the dailies first, and then we go and we do a quest or two, and it was really fun. But it went really long. It's like, we looked up and all of a sudden it was like almost 3 o'clock. We were like, oh, we gotta go. So it was fun though. Kids are back in school. Dance starts again this week. They had a week off, which was really nice that they their studio gives them a week to get adjusted and figure out how dance is going to fit into school, and or school fit in dance, depending on your priorities. But ours is dance fitting into school, because school is very important. So but Alice has been loving her teacher. Nathan seems to be enjoying his stuff. He's going into engineering and architecture at his school, so that'll be really neat to see that program and see what he does with it. Anyway, Needlework Expo was online this weekend, so go support your local and not so local shops. There's some really good shops online. I've got some linked below that participated in the expo this weekend. There were some cute charts. We were talking about this on Virtual Stitchers last night. There's been some cute charts, but nothing that's been like, oh, I've got to have that and it's gonna make me break my no new starts, you know. Yes, I did already break it because I told my friend that I would work on something for her, but you know, in my mind, I still want to stay and not start anything new. I'm trying to decide what I want to do challenge-wise for myself next year, because I really love the zombie run. I really like that, focusing on those 4 pieces. I also like the Crystal Academy and focusing on those 4 pieces, and rotating those out. So I'm thinking I might do kind of a blend of the two, or still kind of have stuff written down and say, okay, on this week I'm going to work on this for this many stitches. And it's just, yeah, and I'm going to try to earn my starts possibly next year. I really want to whip down. I really want to get down. I've got a couple of like the Around the Holidays from Hands On Design, and a couple of those smaller ones that I could finish pretty quickly, but I just need to kind of sit down and focus. I need to figure out what I want to do for my Finish That Stitch December, because that's coming up. It's just the next part of the year is going to go by pretty fast is what it's seeming like, and I just hope everybody stays safe, everybody stays healthy, do what you need to do, and give each other grace. I mean, that's a big thing, is we need to understand one another, and sorry, itchy nose, Flosstube itchy nose, and give each other grace. There is a line, yes, there is a line, and there, you know, you don't let people into those boundaries that you've created, but you do need to be respectful, as long as those people are respectful to you as well. And I hope on that, I always like to end it on a bummer, apparently. I'm sorry about that, but I'm really glad you joined me. Like I said, it's a short one. Holy cow, it's under 20 minutes. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna have a great time at Stitch West. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. We're doing itchy nose, I'm so sorry. We're doing a food drive for the VA hospital, the Salt Lake VA. It's not the hospital, it's their actual food pantry that they allow veterans and their families to come and get food items, and they also pass things out to homeless vets. So we are doing a food drive, and for those that are traveling, we are doing accepting monetary donations, and we're doing for every item of food, or I think it was like every item of food you get a raffle ticket, and then for every the tickets are $1 each, or 6 for $5, 6 tickets for $5. So and that money goes directly to the VA. We just cash it out, you know, basically give them a big old wad of cash or check, whichever they prefer. So and then we have some donation incentives that I'm excited about. So, and you'll just have to come to Stitch West to find out, and we're excited. So I apologize, I got hiccups, I've got the burps. It's time for me to go, friends. Okay, I hope you all have a great week. Have a happy and safe Labor Day that's coming up. Be smart about your choices, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.